funny. And I can tell by looking at the picture, is it fiction or informational text? Fiction. Now there's two types of fiction. Who remembers what kinds there is?
Fiction.
Realistic fiction and fantasy. Realistic fiction means it could really happen in real life. Fantasy means it could never ever happen in real life. And my number one clue that it is fantasy is when animals are acting like people. That's right. And when something that's not a person is acting like a person, it's called personification. Yes, personification. Oh, no. Okay, so look at this first picture. What kind of personification do you see that's happening here? Thanks for raising your hand, Ellie. The pig's wearing clothes, and pigs don't wear clothes. What else? What else, Talon? She's doing what? She's dancing on her back two legs. Do pigs walk around on their back two legs?
No.
No. What else, Ray?
And then it can talk.
Yeah, I don't think pigs can talk either. So you're right. This is fantasy. Did you write your name on your book? Emiliano did. Did you write your name? Did you write your name on your book?
I have one.
What?
It has high heels.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think those are her hooves. But yeah, they're painted pink or red, aren't they? All right. Is it funny? Get your highlighter ready. Okay. Highlighter ready. I see two sight words in the title. Is and it. Oh, you can't really see that. I might have to do this color for that. Is and it. That just made it look like it's part of the picture. All right. Then what do you see at the bottom? Can.
I see a question.
That's it. All right. Highlighters down. Pencils ready. At the top. Okay. We're going to learn this later. But at the end of a longer word, when you see Y at the end of a longer word, it says the E sound. So what's this word? Funny. Funny. Yeah. Circle the question mark. What happens to your voice when you see a question mark? It needs to go up. That's right. All right. Now look at the bottom. Do you see any ah words today? Do you see any ah words? I don't see any. I do see some punctuation that we need to circle. Period, comma, comma, period. And then remember what we did yesterday when we had that word sit and they added the ending S to it, so it changes the word to sits. Do you see a word where they added the ending S? Good. Taps, taps, taps. So let's underline that S so we don't forget to say it when we're reading. Underline the word or the letter S, the ending S on that word. Then you need to practice reading this page. It looks pretty easy. 3 times to yourself. 3 times to yourself. Eyeballs moving, mouth moving, fingers moving. Press pause at home and practice reading this page 3 times. Then press play. All right, ready to read together? Put your finger underneath the first word, pat. Ready and read. Pat can tap. Pat taps, taps, taps. What does that mean that she taps? Is she tapping? Oh, she's tap dancing? Yeah. I think you're right. I think she's tap dancing. Is that funny? No. It is kind of funny to see a tap dancing pig, right? Okay, next page. Oh, now that pig, what is he inside of?
Jack in the box.
A jack in the box. You ever seen one of those before? You wind it up and something pops out of it?
Yes.
All right. And he's wearing like a clown outfit or a jester outfit. Okay, highlighters ready. Tell me what you see. Is not in and his. Good. Is not in his.
I see another one.
Highlighter down, pencil ready.
I see.
What all word do you see? Tell them what all word. Not and box. Good. And then somebody told me that they see an ending S on a word. Sits. Underline that ending S on the word sits. So really the only tricky word is the word sits. The rest of these are sight words. Is not, in his. And you should be able to sound out the rest of those. Whisper read to yourself 3 times. Press pause. Read it 3 times to yourself. And then press play when you're ready to read together. Ready to read together? Okay, get your finger underneath the word how. Finger with how. Ready and read. Hal is not sad. Hal sits in his box. Good. So is he sad? No. And he's in that Jack in the Box. Is that funny? That's kind of funny. All right, look at the next picture right there. Now that girl, yes.
They're married.
I don't think they're married, but do dogs wear sunglasses and hats? No. Do they sit like that in a swimming pool? No. Do pigs wear swimsuits? It must be a hot day if they're in the swimming pool and she's having to fan him. Okay. Highlighters ready. What do you see? Is. The. Okay. Honey, no, I wanted to shut, babe, because we're recording a video. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, what short O words do you see? Dog. Hot. I see hot 2 times. Oh, there's another dog. And Ron. Then I see a word. Raise your hand if you see the word that has an ending S added to it. Do you see it, Yadira? Oh, Yadira, raise your hand first. Raise your hand. For Yadira, what's the word? That has an ending S on
I
it.
missed the page.
Fans. Good. Underline that ending S they added to the word fan. Now it's the word fans. All right. Whisper read to yourself 3 times. You can read all these words. Press pause and read it to yourself 3 times.
We forgot to circle a period.
Okay, did you read it 3 times? Let's read together now. Put your finger under the word Ron, please. Ready and read. Oh, I'm waiting on fingers. I'm waiting on some fingers. All right. Now let's read. Ready and read. Ron dog is hot. Hat fans the hot dog. Is this a different kind of fan than that book that we read called Fan, Fan, Fan? Yeah, that was about being a fan or being something that you like. And this is a different kind of fan.
Yeah, it's like a blow.
That's right. Now, is that the kind of hot dog that you know?
Dog.
It's an actual hot dog, isn't it? The dog is hot. Maybe. All right. Is that a funny picture? I think that's a funny picture. All right, turn the page. What's that guy doing? He's singing into a microphone. And it looks like he has some fans, right? They're like, yeah. Okay. What sight words do you see? Can. Ah, good. Highlighter down. Pencil ready. Did you get can and ah? Come on. All right. Can and ah. All right. I don't see any short O words, do you? What do you see, Kimmy? I asked Kimmy to talk because she raised your hand. Ooh, the word sing, it has an ending S. It sure does. Let's underline that ending S on the word sings. And remember what we did yesterday when we saw that ing? Yeah. We circled it together because ing says what? Ing. So the only tricky word on this page is sing and sings. Okay? The rest of it you can do by yourself. Practice reading 3 times. Press pause and practice reading 3 times. Okay, are we ready to Read together? All right. Fingers ready under the word how. I'm waiting on everybody's fingers, Toby. That's not where your pencil goes. Ready and read. How can sing? Hal sings a rap. What does that mean he sings a rap?
He keeps running.
Oh, he's rhyming the words. That's right. Okay, and Cameron said we forgot to circle our periods. That's okay. If you want to do that, you can. Do the people like his singing?
Yeah.
I think so. Is this funny? Is this a funny picture? I think it's kind of funny. All right. Oh, what's she doing? Mixing something.
She has wings.
They're not wings. That's her. That's the bow of her apron, I think. All right. I think that's kind of funny.
Is she gonna eat paint?
Oh, to and
What about has?
has,
Yeah.
can, has and can Highlighter down and pencil ready. Okay, well, raise your hand if you would like to tell me. Emiliano, what's that short O word? Sound it out for me. Okay, pot. And Hadley, what's the other O word that you see? Short O word? Lot. Good. And I see the word big and the word mix. Okay, and her name is Pat. All right, whisper read this to yourself 3 times. Press pause and whisper read 3 times. Ooh, whisper read. Oh, okay. All right, let's read together. Fingers under the word pat. Fingers under the word pat. Ray, I need to see your finger. Ready and read. Pat has a big pot. Pat can mix a lot. Wait a minute. I'm making a connection right now. Reading that where it says Pat can mix a lot. That reminds me of another story we've been reading where somebody mixes a lot. Yes, Curious George at school. Remember, he mix a bit. Mix a lot. That reminded me of another book I've read. So that's a text-to-text connection. Text means book. That's a book-to-book connection. Okay. What do you think she's making?
Cake.
Well, look, she's got all this stuff in jars.
Oh,
I think maybe she's making jam or jelly.
Or like that.
Or it kind of looks like red paint, but I don't think you really cook red paint, do you?
I think she's making frosty.
Oh, tomato sauce. I like that.
Frosty.
Frosty. Uh-huh. Pizza sauce. What do you think, Khaled? Peanut butter and jelly? Yum. All right, to the next page. What? That's weird.
That is weird.
Okay. What sight words do you see? Has, it, on, is, and I see it again. Very good. Has a, not yet. Is on it, it is. Okay, we got our highlighters done? Has a, is on it, it is. I see one word with the short O. Raise your hand. Don't yell at me. Raise your hand, Hyro. What's the word with the short O? Ooh, that we do see a WH. What's the word that has the ah sound in it, though? On, good. Let's underline on. And then Hyro said that he saw a WH. Let's circle that WH together. That's the H brother that says. What? What? That word looks like the word wat, but it's not the word wat. It's the word what.
What?
And I see some punctuation we need to circle.
Yeah.
Period.
Hey, what is
Question mark. Exclamation mark.
Don't forget the comma.
I don't see a comma.
Read this.
Okay.
And then I'm scared.
Okay. Press pause and read it to yourself 3 times. Okay. Now we're going to read together, but I want you to look at that punctuation where you circled. I see a sentence with a question mark and a sentence with an exclamation mark. So I need to hear that in your voice when we read. And a period, but yeah. Okay. Fingers under the word how. Fingers under the word how. Ready and read. How has a pad? What is on it? It is funny. It is funny. What is a pad? What kind of pad are they talking about? Thank you for raising your hand, Angel.
It's kind of like an iPad.
Well, it could be like an iPad. What do you think, Hadley?
It's a pad where you notepad.
Yes, it's a notepad where you draw something on it. Yes.
That one? Oh,
That's-
funny.
That's kind of a
funny.
scary looking iPad or funny looking pad.
Little pieces. My second sister has to say, no, this is right. I don't know that. Huh? I don't know that. I said he's coming back. My sister. I tell all the way from Sundown. No, it's wrong.